Hi, welcome back to another motivational moment with me, your coach Michelle. You guys, for the time that is ours to share, I want to talk about this is your time. So let's jump right on in. So, number one, review your goals. It is time that you do this. So, did you have a plan laid out for yourself at the beginning of the year? And if you didn't, or if you did, I should say, it may be time for you to assess the progress that you've made towards reaching the goal or the goals that you've set. So, if you're struggling to achieve some of these goals, whether they're related to your studies, your business, your health, your personal life, whatever it is, then try to pinpoint what it is that's standing in your way. And when you can identify what these obstacles are and you put them down on paper, then you can begin to work on figuring out how to overcome them. Number two, I said if you don't have any goals, then set some right now. It's not too late. So, if you're feeling directionless, then goal setting can be helpful in clarifying the path that you want to take. It gives you something to aim for, and achieving what you set out to do is a highly rewarding experience. So, sit down, think about where you want to be by the end of this year, financially, personally, in your career, your business, your relationship, whatever area that may be. Identify ways in which you can achieve these goals. So, for example, you may want to start studying a college course that will give you a better chance at finding a job. Put that down. Number three, start over. Your surroundings can have a surprisingly strong effect on your mindset. A disorganized and messy area, for example, can create a cluttered mind and make you feel uneasy. Make the decision to start freshening up, cleaning up your area, and organizing your workplace so that it's neat and in order. This is why every year you need to start your journaling with a fresh notebook. Now, you all know I don't do vision boards. I got nothing against them. I think they're awesome. But for me, I like my vision book. This is actually my war binder. But my vision book it has a teal cover, and I think it's across the room. But this is why every year I start out with a new book. Okay? Because I want to start fresh. I don't throw my old ones away. They're actually on the bookcase across the room. But each year I start out with a new book. Number four, be committed. So once you've given yourself something to aim for, the only way that you're going to achieve it is by staying committed to the cause. If you're starting your studies, then stay motivated by forming a study group, set up a studying schedule, manage your time properly, and keeping the end goal in mind. And this is what you're going to have to do. This is what helps you stay committed when you keep that end goal in mind. It's just like starting a new workout program or eating healthy. Your end goal is to get to your desired weight, correct? So you keep that in mind, and that's what's going to help you stay focused and stay on track and get your behind in that gym when you don't feel like working out, or it's going to help you stay focused and not eat up the whole daggone world. Okay? I'm just saying, not judging anybody. So be committed to improving yourself by taking on extra opportunities for personal growth. These opportunities may include studying courses online, attending workshops, or other events related to your chosen field. Let me tell you something. You are a very dangerous person to me when you get to a point where you think you know it all and you don't need to take any more classes, you don't need to attend any more workshops. You are a dangerous person, and I am afraid of people like that. I really am, because I never think that I know it all. I learn something new every single day. I actually have 3 mentors because I don't know it all, and I'm trying to get my stuff together because I want to be a highly sought after and a highly paid speaker. And I know in order to do that, I've got to be talking to the right people that's going to help me do what I need to do to get where I want to be. Okay? But I can't do it by myself. I can go to YouTube and look up videos all day long, but sometimes you need to sit under someone's tutelage that's giving you that hands-on approach to learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? So never, ever, ever think that you don't need to attend another workshop, or you don't need to hear somebody else speaking about something because you know it all, because you don't. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. Number 5, work on a work-life balance. Too many of us don't have this. So to feel happy and content, you need a good balance between work and play. Stay productive and focused at work or while you're studying, but put this to the back of your mind when you're trying to enjoy downtime or spending time with your family and friends. When you are spending time with your family and friends, you should not be thinking about work. You should not be thinking about your business. Now, I will say this every now and then, an awesome idea pops in my mind. It's like, oh, I like that. I want to do a video talking about that. I think I need to add that to my business. So I'm going to tell you what I do. I pull out my phone and I send myself, where's my name? Here we go. I send myself a text message, right? The last one I sent to myself said, look up book covers on Fiverr.com because I finished a book of a friend of mine. His name is Ross. We finished our first book together, so I need to get a cover done for that. But I'm also coming up with ideas on, I also need to get to pick up some rapid grass. I'm not sure if it's Home Depot to Lowe's. But see, I tell y'all, I come up with ideas, so I have to send myself text messages. But whatever it is, if you come up with an idea, send yourself a text message and move on. But do not let your mind linger on that. If you're trying to have fun with family and friends, you don't need to be worrying about work. You don't need to be worrying about your business. You don't need to be worrying about your YouTube channel. You don't need to be worrying about your school studies. None of that. You don't need to be worrying about your neighbors. Pray for all of that stuff and keep it moving, but enjoy where you are while you're there. And number 6, work on improving your overall well-being. I cannot stress this enough, you guys, and I made it the last thing because I want you to remember, if you don't remember anything else, you have got to take care of yourself. You've got to eat healthy. You need to get some exercise in. Too many of us are walking around here and we're overweight. We're stressed out, and we're just not taking care of ourselves. So commit to working on your physical, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Let me say this too before I move on. When I say your overall well-being, I'm not talking about just being at a healthy weight and exercising, but I'm talking about mentally, physically, spiritually, all of that, emotionally, all of that. And too many times we work on the physical, and if you go to church, you're working on the spiritual, but you don't think about the emotional well-being. You've got to take that into consideration as well. Really make an effort to follow a good diet, get in some exercise. Feeling physically healthy will make you a much happier person, which it will. It will also ensure that you maintain strong relationships with the people that you care about. So I need you guys to make sure that you are taking care of all of those areas. Your physical, your mental, your spiritual, and your emotional well-being. You've got to take care of all of that stuff, okay? Let me do a quick recap, and I promise I'll let you be. So today we talked about this is your time, and I really mean that. This is your time. This is my time. This is our time. Number 1, I said review your goals. If you wrote down goals for the year, and if you didn't write it down for the whole year, you do it month by month, go back and look at those goals. See where you need to update and make any changes. If you're stuck someplace, figure out what's causing you to be stuck and figure out how to get over that. And if you can't do it yourself, then you may need to reach out to someone else that can help you get past that. But you must review your goals. Number 2, if you don't have any goals, then now I need you to start setting them. Set some right now. Do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next week, next month, next year. Do it now. You can create goals for the rest of this month as well as the rest of this year. We have, 2.5 quarters left before we go into a new year. It's not too late, you guys. Number 3, I said start over. It's all right. Sometimes you have to start all over. Some of y'all in relationships that you need to start all over because that relationship has just gone to hell in a handbasket. Let me just keep it all the way real because we're grown. Some of you all are in jobs that you absolutely hate, but you go every day because you need that check every 2 weeks. And it might be time for you to start all over and go and look for a job someplace else. Some of you all have a business that you've run in the ground. So it's time that you start all over in that business. You get where I'm going with this. You have got to start all over. Some of you have groups of friends, and dare I say it, some family members. You need to start all over with a whole new group of folks that you surround yourself with. I'm going to leave that alone. Number 4, be committed. If you say you're going to do something, I need you to be committed, no matter what. especially if God has said this is the thing that you need to be doing. It is a God ordained idea. You've prayed about it. God said, yes, this is your time. This is what you need to do. You might not be seeing the results that you want, but do not give up. You have got to stay committed. Start with the end in mind. Start that project, whatever it may be, thinking, wow, you know what? I'm going to see this through because when I get to the end, I will have accomplished A, B, C, X, Y, Z. But you've got to stay committed. Even when it doesn't look like things are going to go in your favor, you can't give up. Number 5, I said work on a work-life balance. You have got to have a balance between your work and your personal life, your business and your personal life. Do you understand what I'm saying? There has to be a balance there. And you get in trouble. You get in trouble when you start trying to intermingle those things. That's when you get caught up. Keep them all separate. And last but not least, number 6, I said work on improving your overall well-being. Again, I talked about your physical life, your spiritual, your emotional, and your, what did I say? Work on your physical, spiritual, emotional, and something else I shared with you guys that I can't even think about at the moment. Anywho, but those are the things that you need to work on. You've got to have overall well-being in your life, or if not, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to fall apart at the seams. I see this happen all the time. Take care of yourself, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to those of you that continue to support me and all that I do. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back. And y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing at all. I need you all to get clear and to understand that it's your time. This is your time right now. Seize the moment. Seize the opportunities. Take care of you. And always remember that God loves you, and so do I. Till next time, take care.